Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel and the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with your love reading for the week of September 13th through September 19th. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers and to the channel members. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Also, if you haven't checked it out, I did redo and update the members area, so go ahead and check that out. There is just the one level now, so it may be more digestible and or a better fit. So check it out. All right, let's go ahead and see what is happening, coming in, going on for you. Ooh, jumping cards this week in love, Aquarius. Your overall energy is finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So there's a potential that you may be more focused, or your person, but more so you, Aquarius, may be more focused on money and career during this time and not so focused on love. But let's get a little bit more. Actually, Spirit is indicating that we need another one of these. So let's see what else needs to come out. It's not very often that Spirit sends me back to that first deck. You've got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, so you have some of you, it's kind of a split deck during this week as far as love goes, Aquarius. Some of you are really focused on your finances and career. Some of you, yeah, see, this is how this is coming out. Spirit's flipping these out into different kind of categories here. So some of you are, yeah, really focused on finances and career, really not paying attention at all to love or potentially a partner, or, you know, that kind of energy. And some of you, wow, okay, sorry, so that's too many. Some of you are really into those romantic feelings. So let's see how this plays out, okay? That's interesting because Spirit has this deck also and had me have this deck out. So it feels like these are going to each side. Isn't that interesting? Okay, let's get a few more cards for the romantic feelings, because we've got a lot for the money and career side. Oh, look at, they're just coming out in globs, in groups, in lots and lots of. Interesting. Okay, we're going to take it. So bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. All right, let's see. Okay, split deck this week, Aquarius. Interesting. So for those of you that are more interested in finances and career this week, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. It may be that you are more concerned about that, and or there are some financial things, constraints, worries, concerns coming up. For some of you, as far as within the relationship, okay, for some of you may have lost a job that has caused a little bit of worry or concern within the relationship. Some of you, I'm also getting, may have gotten like an eviction notice, or a notice that you know, that your current housing isn't going to be available much longer. So that may be where that is coming through. Okay, so interesting energy. So the cards that came out here, you've got the Five of Wands. Yeah, of course. Okay, so that Five of Wands energy is coming through with this energy of conflict. So yeah, money issues can bring about conflict within relationship, Aquarius. So some of you may be in that space or in that place during this time. Again, if you've lost your job, or if you're concerned about housing, you and your partner could be at each other's kind of wits, for lack of the other words, right? You also have the Six of Pentacles. So you're hoping that there's going to be a kind of a reprieve. Some of you may be looking for new work, or your partner maybe. Some of you may be in a space where you're hoping that there could be like some kind of assistance with housing, or with rent, or with the mortgage, or with a place to stay, even in the short term or the interim. Okay, some of you are just looking for some support. This could be within relationship, it could be within, you know, just life in general, within the situation or what's going on. Some of you are just thinking only about money and career and not concerned about love at all. And you're in love, that's you. Now you also have the Five of Pentacles. You see, there's a lot of change coming through this week as far as love goes, Aquarius, but it's kind of change that's almost, this is being almost forced upon you, either separately or as a couple, because you've got that Five of Pentacles. Isn't that interesting? Okay, so some of you, you're just feeling like kind of depressed or feeling like you're being put out on the cold. Okay, and there's a potential that depending on which side of this you're on, Aquarius, if this is within a relationship and it's you that maybe lost your job or is losing your housing, right, it affects everybody. Okay, so there's a little bit of a low feeling within that. There's a little bit of potential depression and worry and concern, but some of you may not feel like there is this energy of support within maybe a community or even within the relationship. Now, you, that Six of Pentacles is that there is kind of a generous potential or supportive lover or person involved. It really just depends on where you're at. If this is you on your own, Aquarius, and you're just focused on money or finances and career this week, and there's not any kind of love, you're not concerned about love this week, you're having a difficult time. And it may be that somebody might step up, because you have this Knight of Cups here in the center here. It may be that somebody might step up during this very difficult time for you here, Aquarius, and really kind of be that person that offers that to you. Okay, this is kind of, it's a split deck. Again, it's a split deck this week, Aquarius, but there is this energy of almost being required. Now look at all of these cards. This is so interesting, and these are all, wow, this, it turns into, ooh, Two of Swords. Okay, it turns into, you've got the twos. Well, you've got two here, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, 4, 8. So you've got twos and fives coming through here, Aquarius. Twos and fives. So we know fives are big changes, okay? On this side, there's big changes coming through because you've got 5 and 5. On this side, you've got double twos. So 2 and 2 are 22, right? So there's some challenges and, excuse me, some choices and some balancing out coming through, okay? Interesting. Either way, that Knight of Cups is in the center, so there is somebody potentially coming in to offer a cup of support, of potential love or guidance, or to be there right with you kind of through this. But you have to decide, make a choice, kind of where you're feeling like that works for you, because some of you aren't having it. Okay, you're not having it this week, but there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on here. Okay, now on the other side, you've got that romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So some of you may be wondering, kind of, you may have met somebody, or this may be somebody that you're currently with, or somebody that you have been around. Okay, you've got two choice cards here. You've got two balance cards here, right? You've got the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords coming through. Isn't that interesting, Aquarius? So you're being asked to balance love and work. So that might be where this is fitting together here, okay? You're being asked not to take on too much or bite off more than you can chew as far as the finances by yourself, okay? This doesn't have to always be romantic love either. It might just be that it's time to ask for help. But you're being asked not to bite off more than you can chew. Balance out without Two of Pentacles, kind of between the love, the work, family, all of that. There's an energy of adapting to the changes here, okay? There's an energy of adapting to the changes here, but some of you are really in this place where you're kind of wondering, right? You have to choose between, you're feeling like you have to choose between. Isn't it interesting? Because these are complete or coming through, at least for this love reading for you, Aquarius, as opposites. This is balancing out love and work and relationship, right? Family. And this is feeling as if you're having to choose between love and family and work. That might be why these cards came out, or Spirit brought this out here at the same time. Some of you may just be like, gosh, you know what? I'm really feeling these romantic feelings, but I don't know that I get to, right? I have a family to support, or I have this going on, or I have that going on, right? I'm kind of conflicted about all of this, okay? and I really need to focus on either the money and career, kind of building that up, and or the potential loss of home or loss of work, whatever it may be for you, and not on this romantic stuff has to take a back seat. So depending on where this is coming through with these twos, Aquarius, there's choices that need to be made during this week. There's a lot of change coming through. Okay, this could actually have to do with self-love as well. This is coming through just Aquarius, there's a lot going on. Okay. Wow. This is not directed towards one person. This is very much, you've got the Three of Wands. Oh, oh, look at this. I didn't even realize you've got eights coming through here too. You got double eights. This is so interesting. Double eights, Four of Wands, Ace of Pentacles at the end, okay? So you've got the Three of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. So some of you are really in this place with that Three of Wands to the Eight of Pentacles. You're really in this place of really, some of you were looking at next stages, right? Romantic feelings, looking at next stages with that Three of Wands, looking at taking it to the next step, or having some kind of momentum and or like ooh la la kind of energy, right, as far as love goes, and really feeling as if you're kind of cultivating with that Eight of Pentacles or nurturing a relationship. But then something came up, something potentially happened here, Aquarius, with that Eight of Cups energy coming through, and you're like, oh my gosh, you know what, this I'm starting to wonder, right, still, what, right, what is the best choice? Do I go towards this? Whew, this is coming through big. Do I go towards this, or do I feel like I'm letting other people down if I tune into these romantic feelings, right? I'm ready to kind of take the lead. Maybe this is somebody that has been around for a while for some of you, and you're having romantic feelings for them, and they're kind of giving you signs and whatever, and you're like, yeah, potentially I'm ready to go to the next level with that Three of Wands, or have a little bit of romance in my life, right? Opening the door, getting ready again to kind of allow that in, right? Really being like, okay, I'm ready to cultivate this. I'm ready to jump in, right? Something like that. But then you're like, no, 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 I'm not. There's like this abandonment, like this choice of like, you know what? I don't think I can do that to right the people over here, or but there's change needs to come in. There is a big change coming in this week, Aquarius, but you have some choices. There's this balancing energy, but it's contradicting. Okay, you're feeling push and pull between love and family and work on either side with those twos, but you've got those eights too. So with the eights, you're kind of becoming aware of this. There's a recognition coming through, like you're like, okay, can I have it all? Of course I can have it all, but what's happening, right? We've got all of this energy, the twos, the fives, the eights, right? There's some energy of, with those eights, there's some energy of really having some movement, but it's almost like a push-pull kind of energy. But in the end here, of course, again, remember, in between that is the Knight of Cups, okay? The Knight of Cups is here in between that, and that Knight of Cups is, there's that attraction, there's that almost romance, but it could go either way, and it depends on where if you are in that stage of like losing a house or losing a job, and it's causing conflict within a relationship, there is that person that is wanting to stand up with you, for you, working around that. But there is a big change coming through this week. Okay, now you also have the Four of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles coming through, so there is an energy coming through with that Four of Wands and that Ace of Pentacles together, of this energy of kind of a celebration. Okay, so some of you may actually decide that, you know what, it's time for me to make a choice. It's time for me to make a decision, and I'm going to choose towards celebrating life, towards feeling as if things are all just going to work out no matter what, feeling abundance and prosperity and privileged in life, right? Feeling as if things are going to steadily improve or work out. Okay, that Knight of Cups may actually be there. Now, it's non-gender specific just because it's a knight. It could be male, female energy, right? It could be male, female. It's not about the gender, it's about the energy. But there is somebody coming in. It's almost like somebody is offering their cup to assist you with this. And you do feel that Four of Wands, that Ace of Pentacles energy, that steady support, that steady person in your life this week, Aquarius. Again, this could be platonic. It doesn't have to be romantic, but there is that energy coming through of almost feeling a celebration. And it's not a celebration like, woohoo, everything's perfect. It's more like, I can breathe. I know that there's support. I know that there's a potential that something can be done. Whether it is, right, choosing with those romantic feelings, being like, okay, it's okay for me to go out or to see somebody or to just have a little bit of fun, right? And to focus here and to know that things will be okay and to find resources. And right, this is coming through, Aquarius. This is kind of an energy with that Four of Wands and that Ace of Pentacles. This is an energy reminding you that no matter how this is playing out, right, how the deck is split for you, Aquarius, that things are going to turn out, that things are going to be okay. That you trust your instincts, right? We should have the High Priestess out here. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck, if that's going to help her viewers. Seven of Wands, okay? Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this is really fighting for kind of where you're wanting to be, right? But that High Priestess energy coming through here, Ace of Pentacles, right? High Priestess, follow your intuition. What is it, right? Make those choices. You got, again, the 2s, the 5s, the 8. So you've got recognition, you've got some movement, some advancement, right? You've got change, you've got balancing and choices coming through. You have these contradicting energies here, not only here, but here, okay? They are on either side, Aquarius, but you do have the Four of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So there is a reprieve in the center. Somebody is here, Aquarius. Somebody is showing up. Somebody is standing up to really, really be either a kind of supportive person and or to offer you that cup of either knowledge, love, support, guidance, whatever it may be. Now, Spirit wants one of these to come out on this side, which is interesting, a message card, and one of these to come out on this side. All right, so let's see how this plays out. Okay, Spirit says not that one, but this one. Now, these are messages. These could be love messages. It could be messages of support. We're going to find out. Okay, again, Spirit wants the single one, okay? So almost like being singled out. Some of you are feeling like you're being singled out, Aquarius, this week. But there is somebody that is standing up. So there is a person that is there with you. Let's see. This message says, I wish I could share my good news with you. Okay. So potentially for some of you, you're in a space where this Knight of Cups energy wants to share good news with you. But because of the space or the energy that you're in, it just doesn't seem like a good idea. So they're not. They're keeping that to themselves right now to be supportive for you. Okay. Now on this side, it says, when I look into your eyes, the whole world stops and I forget where I am. You see? Now that is the supportive person, this person that is like, Aquarius, you got this. You can do this. All right. I'm here for you and I will be. I'll support you. I'll stand up with you. I will do whatever it is that I can do to help you, assist you, and potentially offer this cup of love and or love you in the process. Okay. Wow, Aquarius. Wow, there's a lot going on here, but there is somebody, this Knight of Cups in the center, who is willing to go through all of this with you to assist in maybe balancing or making the choices or finding resources and or just loving you totally and completely for who you are. That's so beautiful, okay? I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. Also, if this resonated with you and you would like to tip or donate, there is a donation or tip links down in the description box below. Also, if you would like to get extra, right? Extra readings, extra posts, extra polls, that kind of thing. Again, I did revamp the membership kind of levels. It's just one level now. So check that out, see if it works for you, and jump into the membership. Love to have you. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.